Hi, my name is Christopher Shore, and I'm a fifth-year MD-PhD student at Indiana University School of Medicine and Purdue Weldon School of Biomedical Engineering. Today, I wanted to take time to make this video to share with you my progress and path towards becoming an MD-PhD student. So, a little bit about myself. I am originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. I was born in the Midwest. As I was preparing to enter college, I felt like the most clear choice for me to study was engineering. I had many engineers in my family, my mother, my father, my grandfather, and I remember feeling inspired by each and every one of those people. For me, engineering was a clear way for me to provide value to the world. So I decided to attend Purdue University, a top engineering school about 2 hours from where I grew up. There I studied chemical engineering, and someone once told me that chemical engineering was the hardest of the engineering to take, and I wanted that challenge, so I took it. I also felt very competent in chemistry and honestly was very interested in what chemical engineers actually did. I didn't quite know when I started. As I progressed through the coursework, neck deep in thermodynamics and fluid mechanics, I loved it. I felt energized to be applying all the math and the science that I had spent years learning in high school to real life problems, learning how to synthesize certain chemical products, understanding how reactions happen, and even designing a mock ethanol production plant. But as I approached my junior year, something felt a little off to me. While we were figuring out how to solve problems related to everyone's daily problems like gasoline or diaper wipes, I felt very removed from the feedback loop of my efforts. While engineering could help a large number of people in a small way, I was searching for a career that could directly impact people in a profound and life-improving way. This is when medicine entered the picture for me. During my sophomore year of college, my grandfather was diagnosed with bladder cancer. I felt a very strong cognitive dissonance during this time between what I was doing and what I was seeing. I was solving problems in a textbook while not be able to do anything for my grandfather, who changed from a very confident man who I'd always known to now an anxious patient. And I wanted to help. Engineering to me felt like a great value proposition for me to enter. Engineering creates broad, incremental improvements that benefit large amounts of people in small ways. Consider a bridge. Without it, thousands of people wouldn't be able to drive their cars over it and get to work on time. But many often don't regularly think about this necessarily as life-changing. When was the last time you thought about the engineering behind your daily commute? In contrast, however, medicine to me was a way to directly deliver an intense and transformative impact for a smaller but vulnerable group of people. People like my grandfather. My grandfather's oncologist gave him not just prolonged life, but kept his integrity and abilities to be with us, his grandchildren. As an aspiring physician, I wanted to be with and help navigate patients through the challenges of disease and healing. I explored the path of medicine through volunteering, shadowing, and research, and began to take the prerequisite courses that I would need if I decided to go to medical school. As I was researching one summer at the University of Cincinnati under Dr. Zavros, a cancer researcher studying the immune system and pancreatic cancer, I was deeply inspired and informed by the path of the physician scientist. This was a choice that I had not even heard of. I could be both a doctor and a scientist. This sounded like a wonderful opportunity for me and right up my alley. Yes, it would require more time, about twice as much as the typical path would, but time isn't something that I have control over. We all turn 40 eventually. I might as well do what I want to do. I learned that I could eventually do both engineering and science through this path. There were people just like me who wanted and were doing both, delivering care to patients and developing new therapies in the lab. When it came to apply to graduate school, the path was very clear to me. I would be happy with whatever life wanted to take me, but deep down I knew that I wanted to enter an MD-PhD program. And I was accepted. I was immensely grateful and proud to have been accepted. All that work had paid off. Now I'm doing exactly what I've dreamed of doing, studying cancer, learning science, conducting research, speaking with patients, and developing medical devices. On the day of my white coat ceremony, my grandfather passed from stage 4 gastric cancer. His cancer had spread to his esophagus and had constricted his ability to eat. We watched him waste away. My grandfather's influence, watching him as an engineer, fixing lawnmowers, and restoring cars, remains with me. The MD-PhD path offers me the opportunity to merge the strengths of both engineering and medicine to develop innovations that can ripple out to help thousands, while never losing sight of the individuals and family whose lives are transformed by those advances. I'm grateful for the path life has taken me on, and I look forward to the future with optimism. Thank you for sharing your time with me today, and I hope you will find value in my upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye.